Today actually is a little bit different. I have no mat over here, if you notice. So it's going to be standing core workout, something for a change. And it's actually great because one of the functions of our core is just to keep us stable. And you kind of going to be practicing a lot today your stability on the floor. All right. And this is great. So just something for a change. Your entire body will be working as well. So, but before we start, we're just going to start with a little bit of a warm up. All right. So let's just warm up our hips. So you're just going to lift your leg up and just rotate it outside, externally. Keep your chest open. Okay, let's do one more and switch to the other side. We're going to be using our legs a lot today. One more. All right, so let's just stretch hip flexors a little bit. So you're just going to lunge your left leg behind, right? Squeeze that glute, push your hips forward, flex to the side. I'm flexing to my right side. My left leg is behind. All right, let's switch. Now I'm going to be flexing to your left. Right leg is behind. Great. All right, let's stretch those adductors. So just your feet are wide apart. And just lean to one side, the other side. Like push your hips back. Feel how it's stretching in between. Inner thigh. You want to lunge a little bit. One side, the other side. Just really try to stretch that inner thigh a little bit more because we're going to be starting with the first exercise where we need to have this area kind of flexible. All right, great. Good. Shake it off. All right, so if you have some weights next to you, you can grab the weight. You don't have to, but if you want to have a little bit of a more resistance, I'm going to use for the first exercise, I will use my 10-pound kettlebell. You can use your laundry detergent bottles if you want to. All right, so let's start with our feet wide apart, like shoulder wide and a half. All right, and this is going to be, you know how we're doing this exercise where we do windmills, right? But over here it's going to be a little bit different. So I have in my right arm is the kettlebell. So now move it up, and now you're just gonna, in the center, you're gonna hinge, and if you can get to the floor, touch the floor. If not, just do as deep as you can. All right, so keep that arm with the kettlebell or your weight or no weight, just in the air all the time. And just kind of look at it when you hinge. All right, let's go, 30 seconds. Now we'll switch to the other side. So use your core to bring you upright. You can feel how your inner thigh is stretching. Hips are working as well. 10 seconds. 5. And let's switch. All right, again, keep those feet wide apart and just drop down to the center. Really use your core in this situation. You want to get up to the starting position and then turn and drop down. Keep that shoulder engaged to hold your arm up if you are using the weight especially. Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1. Now next, it's a flamingo roll, okay? So what is gonna be happening? So you can use tiny weights or you can use no weights. So modification, for the stability, you can bring one leg back and go into this position. And then when you're going up, flex and lift your knee up. Okay, so that's how it goes. If you want a little bit of a challenge, have that back leg hovering. So you are like in this one leg plank and then bring that knee up. So if you're losing your stability, you can help yourself with this moving leg for the balance or keep it hovering. So when you bring your leg up to your chest, that knee to the chest, really focus on the core. Like really the core is working to bring it up. Okay, 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Let's switch. Ooh, I feel how my ankle is working really hard to keep me stable. Let's go. Don't rush. Focus. Because if you start rushing, you will lose that balance. It's going to be challenging and balanced today a lot. You may notice one side is not as strong for the balance as the other one, so this is something you need to focus on to work on it. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, next, we're gonna stay on one side for 2 exercises. So you can bring your hands behind your neck. Obviously, you're not supposed to pull it, just kind of gently hold it. Now, I'm gonna squat. Now, I'm bringing my left knee up to my elbow. So it's like a side crunch, but you're standing. Again, don't rush. When you have your knee up to the elbow, like you wanna kind of hover there for half a second, for a second, for as long as you can. All right, try to focus on that side. You're crunching. 10 seconds. So all the single side exercise is going to be like 30 seconds approximately. If I don't lose a count. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Now stay there. Now you're going to touch the same leg you're going to be lifting up. You're touching across with your elbow. All right, so again, you're using your core muscles. So create that crunch, like shorten the distance between your hips and the ribs, and it's across. Obliques. All right, keep going. See, if you lose your attention, even for a second, you lose your balance. Okay, 5, 3, 2, last one. Good job. Shake your shoulders off. My shoulders actually sore after yesterday's shoulder workout. Okay, let's do the other side. Squat, crunch. For me, it helps if I do it slower. I kind of can focus more on that stability in my ankle better, the balance. Doesn't matter how low you squat. Really, we're not focusing on the squat that much, just on that crunch. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay. Let's crunch across. Think about the core. It is not just your legs going up and down, just the core muscles are working. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, now if you have your weight, grab it. Now we're gonna work on our glutes a little bit in 2 different angles. So what we're gonna focus, you know how Romanian deadlift, you just use that hinge, right? You just use the hinge. You're not supposed to round your back when you lift the weight up. You just shorten this distance between your hips and angle. So that's how it's gonna go. So you have one leg behind. My left leg is behind. So now you're gonna bring the weight down on outside of your foot, and then to inside of your foot. Okay, so you're just going to be rotating. You're going to be targeting 2 different angles for your glutes. Okay, outside of the foot, inside of the foot. So use your glutes to lift you up. Just the glutes are working, okay? Don't use your back. If you feel it in your lower back, it means you're using it. Imagine there is like a metal rod in your back and it's not bending. Only the glutes are working. Hinge. Support yourself with the toe, with the leg behind. My left leg, see it's moving from one side to the other side. Okay, we have 5 seconds. I feel already my glutes are burning. If you use your glutes, you should feel them right away. Okay, great, switch. All right, so I have it in my left hand now, this weight. Now I'm gonna be dropping this weight to the outside of my foot, go up to the inside. So angle your body, turn, right? You're turning in your hip. So your upper body really kind of not flexing, just the glute. Knees are soft. If you cannot go all the way down with your weight, that's okay. Just do your level. You can maybe stop at the knee height. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Next exercise and last before the vacuum rest. All right. So we're gonna start in a plank. Right. So modification. You can either walk to your hands and then overhead squat. So you hold yourself with your glutes and walk back. All right, so you can also walk and be here and back if it's hard for you to do overhead squat, or you can jump and squat. I will be jumping and back. So your glutes are here stabilizing you in that overhead squat position. So really engage them. Also, your back is working when you're holding your hands over here, upright. The entire body is really working hard. Okay, 20 seconds. Keep your core tight. 10 seconds. Cardio. We're not running, but we're moving the body. Last one. Good job. All right. So guys, while we're resting, let's catch the breath. All right. We'll do vacuum for 30 seconds. So 30 seconds, we're catching the breath. 30 seconds, we're doing the vacuums. So the vacuum is like last time we did it. So you need to lift your pelvic floor up. All right. Kind of squeeze your belly as hard as you can. You're gonna inhale, exhale. Now lift it up, squeeze. Imagine you wanna glue that belly button to your spine. Pelvic floor is up. Like suck all the air out. Keep it nice and tight. Let's hold it. Okay, hold it really, really tight. Lift it up one more time. That's basically when you move, when you walk, even when you just stand, that's how you want everything engaged. Maybe not to this degree, but you're kind of teaching your body to keep this area engaged, to be engaged all the time. Okay, let's do 5 more seconds. Keep it up. Suck it in. Lift it up one more time. And you're done. Great. Whew. Okay, let's get back to that windmill. All right, so get your weight or no weight, whatever you choose. Maybe this time you can go a little bit deeper towards the floor because your hamstrings, your inner thighs are stretched a little bit more. All right, so drop down. Drop down and go back into your starting position. Rotate through the core. As I'm dropping down, I'm pushing my right hip out. So I'm going with my left hand to the floor. My right hip goes out to the side. "15 seconds. Keep the core tight. Shoulder stability if you're using the weight. Very useful here. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. The other arm. Make that core work. Rotate through the core. Don't round your lower back here, just keep it nice and neutral. 15 seconds. If you would be using heavier weight holding up, then you will see that it will be more challenging. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's become flamingos. Grab your lighter weight or no weight, whatever you choose. All right, focus on that balance. And bring the knee to the chest. Hold it for a second. Again, remember, if you're losing your balance, you can support yourself with your foot on the floor, with moving leg. Five, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Okay, focus. Get your focus together. So you feel your glutes are working here too. That supports the tendon leg. Also uses your glute. 15. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, let's squat and crunch. So it is a side crunch, right? So feet wide, squat, crunch. One side at a time. So I'm using my right side right now. So exercise number 2 after this will be again for the side that you're using, that the moving leg is going up. Think about that side of your core. Your oblique muscles. Pinch them in between your ribs and hips. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's crunch across. So this right leg is going to be moving across my body to meet my left elbow. Again, make the distance in your belly very short. Ribs and hips. Think about your left side of your ribs smearing with the right side of your hips. 5 seconds. Last one. Good job. All right, let's do the other side now. Right, feet wide, squat, crunch. Pinch that side of your core between your ribs and hips. Think about it. Try to touch that elbow or get as close as you can to that elbow. This is a very active core workout, I can tell you. I'm sweating already. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Crunch across. Think how you want your core to look, right? Next would be those Romanian deadlifts, where we go 2 different angles. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's work our glutes. Very useful muscles. All right. So I have let's start with the left side. So I'm just starting with the other side. All right. So just again, I'm holding it in my left hand. My right leg goes behind for the balance. And I'm dropping this weight from outside of my foot. Then rotating through my hip using my glute on inside. Alternate. Inside, outside. Back is not working. Just holding you in a position. So basically it's like isometric hold for your back. It's not moving, it's not bending, not rounding, not lifting the weight with your back. Just the hips. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's switch. All right, again, left leg behind for the balance. Drop outside of your foot, inside. Turn. Turn through your hips. Use your glutes. Keep your core tight. That will support your lower back. If you feel it in your lower back, tighten your core more. Engage your glutes more. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, let's go into that plank and overhead. Hold. All right, go in your plank. Okay, jump or walk, doesn't matter. Choose your level. Put some jumping. Let's go, guys. Time is running. If you can hold it over here, overhead, core tight, back is engaged. Glutes are working. 30 seconds. Keep going. If you jump, try to have light jump. Don't drop your feet on the floor. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. 30 seconds rest. 30 seconds vacuum. Guys, but this time, your core really should have a message. Stay tight, even throughout the day. Just keep it engaged. You don't want to have your abdominal muscles relaxed and kind of your belly would get bigger. But if you engage everything, it really looks nice and makes you even taller. Protects your lower back. Okay, let's do the vacuum. Inhale. Exhale. Suck it in. Hold it. Hold it really hard. Lift the pelvic floor up really high. Don't use your glutes. Your glutes should be really relaxed. Just the front of your belly is working. The abdominal muscles, the transverse fibers. I think you want to have like this really nice R shape. Okay, 5 seconds. Hold it really tight. 3, 2, 1. Great, right? Okay, last round. All right, let's go. Let's grab your weight if you're using. All right, I'm gonna start with my opposite side. So this is my left arm. I usually like to alternate sides. Whatever starts first. Okay, feet wide. Drop down. Get back to position. Rotate to the core. Use your hips. Keep that shoulder stable. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Use your tempo. It doesn't have to be too fast. You should feel the engagement. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's do flamingos. Okay, so let's do really gracious, nice, strong, and stable flamingo, okay? So do the best you can. Maybe you want to challenge yourself a little bit because this is your last round. Hold it knee at the top a little bit longer. Okay, 10 seconds. Three, two, one. All right, guys, let's switch. Keep that core tight. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Great. All right, let's squat and crunch. One side, guys, choose which side you want to do first. Really doesn't matter. Your workout, your challenge, right? I'm going with my left. Keep your chest open. Like think you want to use that side. Yes, good job, girls. It's awesome. Do the side. Use the side. Like open that hip. 5 seconds. And then we'll do across. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do across. Fifteen seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do the other side now. Burn it. Control that body, make it listen to you. Fifteen. 5, 3, 2, and last one. 1, good job. Let's go across. Hold it, crunch for a little bit. Fifteen. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Ooh. All right, grab the weight for your RDL. Let's go. So I have my left leg behind, right? And it's gonna go outside of your foot, inside. So I'm not going up completely because I would like to keep the tension on my glute. If you feel it's easier for your back to go up completely and then go to the different angle, that's fine. But if you remain in this kind of slightly hinged position throughout this exercise, you will feel like your glute is working harder. Okay, 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job, switch. All right, that glute is working. All right, outside, inside, outside. Try to keep the tension on your glute. You'll see what happens. But at the same time, you really need to be mindful of your lower back, because your lower back will be here really working harder to stay stable. Okay, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, great. Get rid of that weight. Last 2 exercises. Plank overhead hold and vacuums, and we're done. Okay, let's get in a plank. All right, walk and jump, hold. Be light on your feet. Don't drag them against the floor. Jump a little bit higher. Okay, 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, let's do 1 more. And we're done with this. Whew. Get your breath. Whew. Let's get ready for the vacuum. Guys, you're awesome. To be so consistent, it's great. Well, it teaches your mind to be consistent as well. All right, so you're going to inhale, exhale, suck it up, suck it in, and suck it up, okay? Let's go. Let's hold it. This will help actually your breath to kind of slow down a little bit more. Try to control it, breathe through your nose. Suck it in, a little bit more. Lift it up as high as you can. Make it really, really flat. If you have a mirror, you want to look at yourself like, oh wow, I like that. I want to be like this all day, every day. Strong core, guys, protects your back. Okay, let's hold it for 5 more seconds. Do it one more time. Lift it up. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Let's stretch a little bit. All right, so lunge behind and flex. So you want to flex towards this side where you have your front leg. Now squeeze that glute that is behind, the leg that is behind. Push your hips forward. We're stretching our hip flexors because I'm sure they've been working. Even though you're trying to isolate, those hip flexors, they kick in all the time. Switch. Good job. All right, so let's stretch the glutes a little bit. So you want to grab against something and squat like figure 4, or you can just, okay, see how good you are with your balance and just do it without holding. Push your hips back. You should really feel a stretch. Right, let's switch to the other side. Good job. All right, let's stretch a little bit of quads. Again, you balance. Open your chest. Okay, let's stretch the other one. Push your hips forward. Good job. Now you want to be really nice and tall. Imagine you want to stretch your front of your core. You want to touch the ceiling with your fingertips. All right, now let's hinge a little bit. Stretch your lower back. Okay, you don't want to round. Don't round yet. Okay, so you'll feel a little bit of a stretch in your hamstrings. Just push your hips back. Don't round your back yet. All right, now you can relax your back and round. Good job. All right, now let's breathe. All right, so you will inhale slowly, 5-6 seconds inhale, and then exhale slowly again, right? For the same time. So inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Keep your tongue at the roof of your mouth, like behind those strong top teeth, okay? Let's go. Imagine you are walking somewhere on a beach or maybe in the forest or standing on the top of the mountain and you are enjoying. Inhale, fill that belly with the air all the way. Exhale, squeeze the air out of your belly. One more time.